All right, guys, welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Oh, should pop up. Go and go. It's going to pop up, I promise. The game will pop up at some point. There we go. Anyways, guys, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday tonight. I'm thrown off. My kid was sick all week. It threw me. Oh, Voodoo gave me. He already told me it was Wednesday. It was good to go. But anyways, guys, sorry for the title for anybody that saw that. Of course, this is not Aquatica. Because Aquatica is, let's not even talk about it. I don't even know why I tried to play those games. But anyways, I am going to play Atlantis. Because we had that in the cluster. I brought it into the cluster. We kind of let it just go by the wayside. We didn't really end up playing it too much. I figured what better time than now to jump back into an Ark Ocean adventure with the, I don't know, all the crazy chaos going on in the Ark world right now. So anyways, I'm going to start from scratch because we didn't really do it justice last time. So yeah, we're going to start Atlantis here on Ark Survival Ascended. We're going to jump in and see kind of what the map's all about. Like I said, I didn't spend much time here the first try, so let's do it. Let's see. I think I loaded here last time. Do I go somewhere else? I feel like everybody started there. Do I try to start somewhere different? Is that like a terrible idea? I mean, they all say they're like medium. They're all medium. Well, no, there's a hard one up here, but they're all medium. Main bubble. Do we go to the Hidden Lagoon? Do we go somewhere different? I kind of think that's the way to go. All right, let's do it. Let's go to the Hidden Lagoon. I've never been here. I just started in that main bubble, and we did not go anywhere after that. So I think that's the game plan here. Ooh. All right, here we go. Got Brontos. So I did change a few things before. Oh, you know what I should have done a wild dino wipe. That's all right. That's no biggie. I did end up adding Sunken Worlds to this playthrough because Sunken Worlds, for anybody that's not familiar, has a bunch of additional water creatures and water things. I don't know if I'll be able to see them. Are they all titled Sunken? No. Yeah, we're just going to have to get to where we're unlocking them, I guess, because I started a new creature, or a new character. But there's a lot more underwater stuff, and I figured what better place to do that than Atlantis, which is a totally, like, underwater map. So I added Sunken Worlds. I did add Dino Depot. We usually use Pelioris on our cluster, but I've been using Dino Depot recently, and I do kind of like it. And Atlantis is kind of just a side shoot, you know, map that we're not going to spend Is that a red drop? Or am I seeing things? I might be seeing things, but that looks like a red drop, but I feel like it can't be, right? I'm gonna die before I even get. I don't even know why I care. I'm gonna die before I get it, and oh, I can't get it. I'm not at a good level. Never mind, forget that. Even if it is a red drop, scratch that. I don't think it is though. I don't know what that is. All right, let's do it. Let's do the basic start off. Everybody knows. Let's grab some fiber, some thatch, some wood, all that fun stuff. But yeah, we got Sunken Worlds on here. We got Dino Depot. We have all the usual cluster mods because this is part of the cluster. It's just, again, I kind of threw it up right before I think Aberration came out. Aberration or Extinction, one of the two. And so the main, Aberration or Extinction came out and everybody got, into that. So nobody really played that much on Atlantis. But like I said, bearing the funny, no, not so funny, I guess. But I don't know how much Aquatica is being talked about. It just made me feel like I had to play an underwater adventure here. So anyways, what's up, Jace? I don't know if you heard my intro there, but I jumped back on Atlantis just for the hilarity of all of the Aquatica madness going on right now. So we're checking out Atlantis again for at least a little bit, just for funsies. I started over, though. I didn't take that whatever character I started before, because that was too long ago. I don't even remember what we were doing, what it looked like, or anything like that. So, all right, let's give ourselves some weight. I know, Jason, we were just talking about not spreading ourselves to different things, but I had to. I couldn't resist. I had to do it. I don't want to unlock a ton of stuff, but oh, and I did change, Jason, in case you hop on here, if anybody from the cluster, if you guys joined in yet, I'd said that I did add a few tweaks to this because I knew nobody was really playing on it. I added that Sunken Worlds mod to it just so that it adds even more water creatures to it because this is all like an underwater thing. So I figured that'd be a cool idea. So Sunken World is on here, and then I did put Dino Depot. I still have Pelioris in case somebody played on here. I didn't want to like get rid of their dinos or anything, but I did add Dino Depot just to make an easy cryo mod because I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this map unless I don't know, I guess unless we get addicted to it. But I got a lot of other things going on now too, so I figured just get Dino Depot in there to do some easy cryopotting, and yeah, we can go about it that way. But okay, Focus. Focus. All right, let's do the basics. We need spear. We need hatchet. We will need a campfire. We'll need clothes. I don't know where the... And I'm only going to do the Dino Depot stuff. Depot terminal. Yeah, I don't need the cryo terminal because that's for the other one. Is there anything else? The multi-tool I use sometimes. Omni-tool, Dino Ball. Crafting skill. Okay, I think we're good there. I do need to actually check. I think Vanilla with Sprinkles is set up right because I did this for all of the servers at the same time. So I think this is all good. The question is Dino Depot. I don't think I have to change anything. So we're just going to leave it as is. But anyways. All right, good to go there. Give ourselves some stam, some health. How loud it is. The baby dodo. Baby dodo. Okay, crafting. Let's get a pickaxe going. Why not? Did I miss the pickaxe and all that? No, I got it. Oh, I have folders. Why do I have... I usually don't have folders set up. That's weird. That looks weird. We have no stones. Where are... There's a stone. Ding. Pickaxe. Get a hack. Way we look like we're making progress. Okay, do that. Let's get that so we can make a hatchet. We're a little cold, so let's make a torch while we're at it. Make a spear already, that's nice. Actually, make a couple spears? Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. 5. Hatchet. Hat. Yeah, I should have done a dino wipe, though, for the Sunken Worlds, but that's alright. We're not even probably going to get... I don't know if I'll even get to where I'm going into the water yet today, so I can do that after I'm done playing here, I guess. Sorry, Dodo. I need your meats. And can we make a campfire yet? Because I am dying. Oh, you jerk. I really wanted that stimberry seed. Penguin, how you doing? How do you pronounce your channel name? I think I always say Atlas. That's all right. So I always tell this story, Penguin, that I say Atheus. So, I mean, obviously that's what I guess we'll go by. I don't really mind if people say it wrong, though. But the story, the funny part is how it originated. So originally, way back when, I wish I knew the year. I want to say like 2002, 2003, something around then. Star Wars Galaxies, which is an old MMO. I don't know if anybody knows what that is or played it, but it was amazing, dude. I still like miss that game. That was my first big like online MMO type game, and it was absolutely amazing. But anyways, long story short, is in that game there was a character name generator, like there are in a lot of games, and yeah, I didn't know what to name myself, so I was like, all right, let's use the random name generator, and out came out ooh, is that an alpha? Oh my gosh, we got an alpha raptor already. And out popped out Apheus, or again, I don't even know if I've ever pronounced it right, but I go by Apheus, so that's how I say it. I know some people say Aphias or just Aph. Anything is fine, and I don't really mind how people say it, but I say Apheus. So, hopefully that. But again, you can call me whatever, as long as it's not mean. I'm good with that. Gosh, I'm going so slow. Do I have a campfire? We're gonna end up dying. It's fine. Yeah, I still need more stone. I got distracted. Aquatica gonna be ASE too. So it's kind of a joke, Penguin. This isn't Aquatica. Aquatica is supposedly gonna be only on ASE, and that's if it. I don't know. After all the bad press the last couple of days here, I'll be interested to see if it actually like comes to fruition here. But no, this is Atlantis. Which the funny thing is. And I know I saw a number of people comment on it. I was actually surprised that more people didn't comment on it, but the whole Aquatica idea is very similar to what was done here on this Atlantis mod. So this is Atlantis for ASA. I don't know. It's all that same premise. Like you're underwater. It's yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, and it's on ASA. So again, if we're not getting it to ASA anyways, then this is the only type of version of the same type of thing that we can play here, I guess. Unless Sunken Worlds, when I re-added that mod today, it said something about these were the creatures in the like the creatures, the crafting stuff, all those different pieces of the Sunken Worlds, that almost made it seem like they're going to have a Sunken Worlds map, but I didn't have enough time to look that up before I got on the stream today. So I don't know, maybe there's even going to be a second. There's already Atlantis, which is what we're playing right now. Maybe Sunken Worlds is supposed to also be a map. I just knew it from the additional creatures and stuff that they bring. But yeah, that might be another map that's also going to be underwater based. So it's kind of funny though that then they decided to go the route of doing an underwater one when one already came out for ASA, and so maybe another one's coming out. I don't know. Hey, you're all good, Penguin. Like I said, as long as it's not mean, I'll take it. All right, let's try that again. I'll try to pay slightly more attention. I'm not going to say I'll pay that much more attention, but I'll try to pay a little bit more attention so I don't die so quick. Grab our side. At least we weren't far. We're very close to our body. Let's pretend like we did that on purpose so that we could harvest just a little bit of extra meat. Thank you, Apheus, for your donation of meat. Got a shower? All right, sounds good. Take a shower, and I'll see you when you get back. Jace, yeah, I kind of thought so. I mean, again, it was more so... The clicking part wasn't after the fact that I was like, that might be beneficial too. But I just honestly, I watched a lot of the criticisms of Aquatica today, and it just made me want to play Atlantis a little bit. So I was really going on that front. But then, yeah, the naming, I was like, dude, I got to do it. It'll either be funny or some people will be a little bitter about it, but that's all right. I thought it was pretty funny. All right. So we spawned in a different place than I think where we all spawned the first time we did it here on Atlantis. So hopefully we can explore a little bit of new sites and stuff like that. Not that we got very far when we played it the first time, but I think a few of us traveled around. So yeah, I saw that too. And I'll be honest, like, I don't want to get into it too much because I know people have their feelings about it. I totally understand the criticisms and stuff, but I will also say, as much as I love Ark, I'm not as into all of the like background, like what's going on between, you know, like the snail games and the wild card, all that stuff. Like, I know bits and pieces about it, but I just play the game. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to barely play the game, let alone know like everything else that's going on in the background. So I don't know. I guess I don't have as strong of feelings as some others do, but I get it. Like, I watch those videos. I do understand where they're coming from. It is very weird. Just the pull of people between the two games is very strange. So I mean, I definitely get it, but yeah, I don't know. It's strange. But I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna do my thing. And I'm gonna die again because I told you guys I was gonna pay attention. I'm really not. All right, put the campfire down. Put some bench in there. Put some meats in there. Light it. Okay. What multipliers do you play on? Well, so I play various things, but most prominently, I am on my community cluster, which is where I am now, and we have 3 times for most things. So 3 times XP, 3 times gathering, 3 times for taming, and then, excuse me, the breeding stuff is the only thing I have turned up significantly higher. A lot of the breeding ones are like 100 times, and surprisingly, it still takes. I mean, I guess not surprisingly, because breeding takes a extremely long time on vanilla settings. It still takes time, but I mean, you can definitely accomplish stuff faster. And I like that because especially doing content creation and stuff, I don't want to sit there breeding all the time. Like, that's all I'm doing is monitoring like breeding and doing stuff like that. So I want to be able to breed and do that kind of as an afterthought and come back and actually have the creatures to use and do stuff with. So breeding's turned up quite a bit, but everything else is 3 times, which I think is a pretty decent balance. There we go. Give me some more food. All right, you know what? What is that thing? I just noticed that. Is that like a statue? That is a weird looking long leg. What is that? Well, it's got like long legs, it's got little angel wing looking things. That's a weird little statue. Are you underwater on that map? Yeah, King, this is Atlantis, which is in our cluster, by the way. It's just kind of been, I was telling Jace we were kind of sleeping on it there for a while. And after all the Aquatica news, I had to hop in and go back into Atlantis a little bit. The problem was I launched this, I think, right before. It was either Aberration or Extinct. I think it was Aberration. Right before one of those maps came out. And I think I wasn't sure if there was going to be a delay. We were all kind of in the middle of maps and bored. So I was like, you know what? Let's throw Atlantis out there because it was a new mod map that came out. And I threw it up, but then like 2 days later or something, Extinction came out, or one of those two. And everybody kind of jumped. Yeah, it must have been Ab then. That's what I was thinking. I didn't think it was Extinction. But then, yeah, everybody jumped on Aberration, and it was kind of like, all right, well, we're all excited about Aberration, so Atlantis, you just kind of sit over there on the side. But it's here. It's in the cluster, so you're free to hop on here, King. Oh, that's right. You were actually, you grouped with me, right? Didn't you tribe up with me for a minute? I did start a new character just because we really didn't spend any time here. But I forgot. Yeah, I think you grouped up with me. I remember that. Okay, play official. Want to get my own single player session going when I get burnt out. Yeah, I hear you. Official was fun when I first did it. I'm glad I did it for a little bit. But I don't think I'd ever go back to official servers at this point. Joining our cluster, okay. Anybody that becomes a Patreon or Twitch subscriber, which by no means do you have to do it, but if you do it, you get access to the cluster. So if you are at all thinking about that, feel free to join my Discord. You don't have to be a member of Twitch or Patreon to do that. Feel free to jump in there, and if you just want to get to know the community a little bit and, you know, ask questions or whatever, you can do that. And then if you choose to join, you can do that as well. But yeah, anybody that joins gets access to the cluster. We have the Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, obviously Atlantis around now. We have Astraeus. We have Extinction, if I didn't say that one already. Club Arc. We're going to have Ragnarok. So, I mean, it's quite a few maps that are available to anybody that is in that cluster. So I think it's a pretty good little setup that we have. And I'm always looking to do more, like more maps, more event type things, and fun stuff like that. So, yeah, if you're interested, let us know. But all right. What is it? I know, like I said, we played this a little bit, so I probably know. Is this just a rock, or is this something special? It's just a rock. It's just underwater. Looks cool. All right, sounds good, man. Yeah, and we I have a number of servers, and the community isn't like huge. I have about 50 people that are subscribed, which means 50 I have about 50 people, 40, 50 people on the whitelist. But it's very I'm never gonna say that it's like this super populated server. I've only been doing content creation for like a year, not even a year at this point yet. And that's also with a lot of breaks. Like I took last summer, I had about 2-month period that I didn't play at all, and it kind of dropped off. And then for all of December and most of January, I think, I was in Monarchy Thunderdome, so I wasn't playing on the cluster. So I feel like for the little bit of time that I've really been able to dedicate, we've done pretty good. But yeah, it's hit or miss. Some people are subbed and they weren't playing on the servers at all. Some people play at times and come back. Some people take breaks, a new map comes out, and everybody kind of hops back in. So it just varies, but it's been a fun community, and I've had a lot of fun on it. It's much better than, like I said, I'm done with official servers, and then I played a lot of single player for many, many years, and it was a nice change of pace to get even, you know, a small kind of tight-knit group together and play together is a lot more fun than playing by myself, that's for sure. I feel like my chat just rolled back. That was really weird. Or it repeated. Yeah, that's what it did. It like repeated the chat. That was very strange. Anyways. Keep looking for Primal Dinos and remember it's vanilla. Yeah. Yeah, it is weird when you jump between Primal Chaos and the normal playthrough because they are so different feeling. I do want to get back to Primal Chaos. I just, like I said, I had to jump on this one with all the news going on. It felt like something I needed to do today. Jacob, what's going on? How you doing? Had to do it. And to be honest, like I said, as much as people are, you know, were hating on the Aquatica thing, which again, I understand. It did, like I said, it made me want to play Atlantis though. Like, I did want to, like, dude, you know what? That does sound, not that I'm happy about maybe some of the outside choices there that are going on, but it did make me want to play the underwater map here. So that's where we are. You know what? I'm getting encumbered way too quick. I think we just need to like start setting down a house or something. I just would like to find, like, it doesn't have to be a perfect spot because we'll probably move. But where's like a cool little spot to throw a shack down under that creepy, not by that creepy statue. It kind of scares me. What's up on this, like, That'd be a pain to get resources to. I was going to say what's up there, but don't really want to have to travel far. Oh, that's Carno. Well, the problem is every time I run somewhere, there's Raptors or Carnos. Got some JBL earbuds. Very nice. Yep, I read that part. Like I said, it's really weird. My chat's jumping a little bit, so I apologize if I missed something. I'm getting like repeats of old things. It's very strange. My favorite Christmas gift almost every day except for when I lose them. Nice. Ooh, what do you want? By chance, do you just want berries? Raw prime fish meat, of course you do. Of course you do. Snobby moss chops. Where are we on the map, by the way? I don't know. I don't know where the exits and entrances are here, so I guess I don't want to get... I don't know if I'm going a bad way or a good way. I don't want to isolate myself from the... Oh, there's another raptor. Jeez. I like that in the sense that it took me a long time to find any good creatures to ride on in our Primal Chaos playthrough. There's definitely some to ride here, but I'm just not yet prepared to try to take on a raptor yet. Dude. And the funny thing is we're underwater, but we still need to be by normal water, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to find the next source of water that I find. I'm just going to place something down because I'm too heavy. We're walking around all weighty and stuff. Cisco, what's going on? What's better? What's better, Ark or Ark Ascended? For me, Ark Ascended, 100%. Oh, we're screwed. Ascended 100% because I have a system that can play it. The graphics are better. There's a lot of improved systems and stuff like that. So I would say Ascended all day long. But I know a lot of people struggle, like systems struggle with it and stuff. So I totally understand people that are not a fan of it. Or if you're a PvP player, I know certain aspects that PvP-wise don't make as much sense or whatever. But I thought they had water in them. I realized I was wearing my earbuds. It is funny. I wear earbuds so much, I kind of forget they're in there. I get what you're saying, though. And then all of a sudden, if you do notice that it feels like something's wrong, but it's just your AirPods. Earbuds. All right. Let's get these. I don't know why I have... These are from the last time we played. Delete. Yes, let's try to go back to my body. Not that it really matters, but... the creepy statue. You have nothing to steal from me, Ichthyornis. Nothing. Nothing you can take. It is dust. I turned all that stuff off, unless it like carried over. Like I turned the moderation stuff off, but maybe it remembers you. It remembers you made it mad at the beginning or the end of the last stream. But yeah, ASA for me because again, I'm a majority a PvE player, even though this is a PvP server. We're very PvE oriented. Are those two? No, are those Allos or two Rexes? And a Carno. Man, there's a lot of bad. So maybe this is why you're supposed to spawn in that other area. And there's direwolves. There are so many like predators in this area. There's another Rex right there. Yeah, if we continue to die in this section, we might need to go back to the original bubble. And there's an alpha up there. Holy crap! And a Rex is chasing me. Ooh, let's go over by that waterfall. That looks kind of cool. Actually, let's get our body and then let's go to the waterfall if we can bypass those raptors. I'm wondering if it was. Okay. Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I turned off those moderation parts, so hopefully not. Chastity, we are playing on Atlantis, kind of in a joke if you've been following the... the raptors are right there. If you've been following the Aquatica news, this isn't really Aquatica. Aquatica, if you haven't been following it, is supposedly a new ASE DLC that's going to be coming out, which is very strange. Not by Wildcard, but by Snail Games. Whole slew of feelings about that for everybody in the art. Really? I was leaving you guys alone. I just wanted the pretty waterfall. But yeah, I just had to... It made me want to play some Atlantis, so here we are. I'm gonna try one more time. I want to be somewhere new than where we were last time. Is that my bag from last time? What bag is that? Oh no! Hey, somebody killed a Bronto over here. Death. Excuse me. What? What? Although no, I don't know where my original body was. I think it was around the corner here. Was there hide? Or was it dead? I just saw the bag. Oh, it's right there. Is that it, or is that a rock? Oh, that is it. I didn't even see it. Yeah, I didn't see the body. I just saw the bag. Although there's still a Carno over there. I don't have a tool right now either. Let's do that. Carno's very close. Fight the Brontos. You don't need me. Excuse me. All right, is it still there? Ooh, I almost hit that Bronto. That was very close. Wait, is it gone? Did it despawn? Did that Carno eat it? Where did that go? Am I blind? All right, no biggie. I mean, we're probably gonna die anyways. It's not the biggest deal, but thought its body was right there. I didn't hear anything eat it, but maybe it despawned or something. Okay, maybe with those raptors distracted over there, maybe I can actually get over. I think my original bag is right there. That was such weird timing. Thank you, Chastity, for the follow. It was so funny though that beeped in my ear like the second that I clicked on the waypoint. I thought that was like a new waypoint sound or something. But thank you. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, like I said, hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Once we get settled down here a little bit, I'll be having a better Wednesday. All right, there we go. I'm still very weighty. I am. All right, where was that waterfall? I think it's around this corner. There's some like little pre-built-y thing right there too we could take a look at. There's the waterfall that I was seeing, which means there's got to be water. It's got a cool little light. Got some like blue fanciness going on here. I like this. I like it. There's some metal rocks up there. I mean, you could actually build your base up there and you'd be very safe. I don't necessarily want to do... Actually, maybe we'll take this one. I don't want to have to go across the water. I don't want to ruin the metal spawns. At the moment, at least. So I think we'll take... Is there an easy way up here? Or do we got to build some stairs or something? Maybe I will just build something on this little platform. And I think there's no stairs, so we might have to build our own. And if that's the case, I may not go here yet then. All right, let's pop over. Let's swim across. Get my stamina back. Get some water. Come on, grab me water. Get water, get food. Let's swim across if we can make it. Hopefully nothing too bad's in the water here. And then I think I'm just going to build over there. It feels safer there than over here with the wrecks right behind me. If I could have gotten up to that platform, that might have been a little bit different, but look at how clear the water is. I don't have a scuba mask or anything. Very cool. Parents make me get all the bugs. Get all the bugs. Are all these bubbles in normal Ark? Or like the normal maps? I don't feel like I see these bubbles. They look really nice. Maybe I just don't notice it because it's so foggy in like the normal ocean areas, but this one's like very, very clear. I don't know, something about that looks nice and crisp. I like it. All right. I think we're just going to build something like kind of just on this beach here, I guess. So, all right. What do we have resource-wise? Or level-wise, I guess, more importantly, because we do need to level up. I'm going to skip again the CS gravestone. Unadorned marker grave or commemorate enables players to recover their... Oh, that's not supposed to be there. I think that's new. I'm not keeping that on our server, guys. We're removing that. Cheap. It's cheap. I don't think they had a gravestone. I think that's new. You can retrieve your stuff, but I don't like that. It makes it... There's like no fear of death then, because you can just pull your stuff back. So I am going to turn that off. But it apparently is new, and it's on because it's new. All right. So let's do Foundation. Ooh, is that the wrong one? Ceiling. I don't need the float. We could do floaters, but yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stay away from that for now. Which doors? I think I'm just gonna stick with kind of the vanilla stuff. We need a storage box. We'll need a slingshot. Scaffolding. I love these the rope beds. I'm gonna use the rope beds, I think. Mortar and pestle. Stone knife. This is from that Sunken Worlds mod, so we're gonna get that and take a look again what process we do to get that stuff. Narcotics. We're gonna go vanilla spyglass. Which that's all I'm really going to use moving forward for me is the vanilla spyglass, because we've added that vanilla with sprinkles mod that Syntac and Delilah Eve put out, and it has your stat points in the UI itself. The only reason I even used the super spyglass was to see the level distribution. So for me, I'm going to leave it there because I know a lot of people do like having the modded spyglasses for some of the other funky stuff that it does, but I think I'm going to stick with vanilla now that I can see the stats. Well, and Jace, the torpor, and I've said this before, and I agree, but because that Armadago, now granted I don't have an Armadago here, so I might change my thought, but on any of our normal playthroughs where I have an Armadago, I've just been using that for the in-game method of being able to see the torpor. And of course you have the magnifying glass, although I never really used that a ton. It was too tricky to get that close to dinos all the time, so I always just ended up shooting them from a distance anyways and hoping that I didn't hit them after the fact or whatever. Water skin, sleeping bag. Let's look at their beds. The standing torch. Cooking pot. We'll want a club. Simple bed. Was there not a CS simple bed? I thought there was, but maybe not. There we go. We need some bolas. We're already being chased by things. So there's a super spyglass, but we're just gonna pass that up for now. Get my backpack eventually. Backpacks are awesome. All right, good to go. All right, what can I do foundation-wise? 4. They're just thatch, but I just need to set something down so we can get a chest down because I need to drop some of this stuff really bad. Give ourselves more weight there. Same J spyglass to see torp is very nice. No, like I said, I totally agree. Like I said, my main reason that I brought, and I don't disagree, it's obviously super nice to be able to see the torpor, but the main reason that I even chose to put a spyglass on the map was more for breeding, though, just because breeding to me was such a pain trying to remember, especially when you try to do it via the this had 3,472 health or something like that, and trying to remember what that equated to and how many points were put in there and that stuff. That was a pain in the butt. So I like being able to just see, I wish they just had the stat count in AS or in the native UI. I don't know why they hide that, just to show us where the point distribution is. If so, is that a multiplayer one? Yeah, if you're talking this server is crossplay and my cluster is crossplay. It is multiplayer, correct? Please tell me. Yeah, multiplayer. Enjoyed the challenge, though. Yeah, for sure. So you switching to the cryo you're using or keeping the current ones? Dust, I don't know. I kind of for the long playthrough stuff that we're doing on the cluster, I kind of prefer the Pelioris that we're using just because it takes a little bit more work. Which on a cluster, that cluster, we've had it for almost a year now. So that's a lot of time for us to grind and do things on that. I feel kind of like Dino Depot's a little overpowered, but I do like Dino Depot for more short-term playthroughs, and that's where I don't know that anyone's going to spend a ton of time on Atlantis, so I thought it was a good fit for this one. For Primal Chaos, that's only meant to be a short couple-week thing that we're doing. So for those, I think Dino Depot is a nice fit. I think for a long-standing server, it's a little too easy. My thought, though, is you could potentially, because I kind of like the cryo gun and the cryo ball physics better, if that makes sense. When you throw them out, they seem to land better with the cryo balls. Maybe I'm just crazy, but they seem like they land more where you want them to versus the Pelioris. When you throw them, they kind of bounce all over sometimes. And then I like the fact that the cryo balls stack. They stack into stacks of 30 or something like that. for Dino Depot. So if you have a bunch of them in your inventory, it's just like one stack of 30, which is really nice. So what I'm debating on doing long term is maybe we start using Dino Depot as the cryopods, but I think I can turn off a lot of the other stuff so that it isn't as powerful. And maybe even change the level and like the requirements to making them so that you can't get them right off the bat the second you get crystal. It just makes it super, super simple. I want it to be a little bit harder than that. But I don't know. The problem is everybody's got the CS stuff, or sorry, Peliori stuff everywhere. I don't want to have to make, you know, everybody convert. We've already done one conversion on our server when we went from, what did we go from? Was it the QOL plus ones or something? I don't know. We had something and then we moved to Peliori, so we had to get them all swapped out. Or it was the CS like native ones. I don't know. But so I already went through a process of like having everybody swap them, and it's too hard. Okay, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. The server, it's all under APS Gaming Community, but anybody on this cluster, it's multiplayer, but it's a community server, so it's based on being a Patreon or Twitch subscriber. But it's under APS Gaming Community. This was Atlantis free. I don't actually remember. First Forge. I don't remember if that was a premium or if that was free. I kind of think it was free. Yeah, I think it's free. I don't believe it's a premium map. So yeah, I think you can play it without purchasing anything additional. Right, storage box. What are we missing for that? I need to put some stuff down. One fiber. Does this have seaweed with fiber? It's always my favorite. Oh, this is such a deep water. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go down there. I like when you're on the shore of the ocean, or sorry, the shore of the island or the center or anything like that. I mean, you go into the water and you can get so much fiber like right off the end there. Yeah, I think Atlantis, like the map itself, I don't think it was a premium mod. Looking at it, I just pulled it up on CurseForge real quick. It didn't look like it was premium, but I could be mistaken. But I think it was free. Can we tribe up? So Penguin, the biggest thing for me, and I mean I've done it, but like actually King was on here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here, but he was saying when we first tried this map, I actually did tribe up with him for a short time. But in general, I tend not to. I do like to do a lot of community stuff together. So like I do help people out and vice versa, and like to do stuff together. But I usually don't tribe up just because of the content creation intention. If I tribe up with people, it takes away a lot of the content. I like to be, you know, like responsible for building the bases and, you know, building my bases and getting my tames and doing all that, because that's what gives me the content. So I don't usually tribe up too often, but we ally up a lot, and we'll do bosses and caves and stuff like that together. And if we for stuff that we tame, we have a whole breeding hub in our Discord where people share their stats, and if somebody has better stats than you, if something you have, we can come together and breed creatures together and stuff. So we do a lot of stuff together. It's just not most of the time not tribed up, but anybody in the community can tribe up. I don't mind if other people do. I typically don't because of the content creation stuff. 8 walls. Let's get a little start there. I do really want to check out the water. So I think more so than I ever have, we're going to rush, to some extent, rush to getting at least a Ichthyosaurus or whatever to go in the water. Because like I said, we tried this map out for a very short time before Aberration, but we didn't even get to going in the water. All we did was this air bubble stuff like we're doing right now. I want to see what the water's all about. So I think we're going to get our house up. We're going to get a bed down, get a few basic things, and then I want to try to see if we can get to find where the edge of the bubble is, and see if we can acquire ourselves an Ichthyosaurus or something, because I would love to swim around a bit. Roman, what's going on? How are you? I don't have to worry about you doing things. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. Once you open the door, though, then I don't want it to be a weird thing or whatever. So I don't know. I just, like I said, all for alliancing up and doing stuff together, but just my style. Pretty good. How's Ark going? Ark is always going good for me. I always enjoy it. I guess I should actually make that storage box. That's what I was doing. I just saw you said that we can name the tribe Atlius. That's funny. Okay. Got some storage boxes here. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many good mods. There's good, like, I mean, they've been coming out with new stuff. They're adding, what is it next? In the next couple weeks, I mean, I know you can already get the mod for it, but they're adding the, is it called Dinotherium? What's the whatever the elephant thing is that they have in Arc Editions? They're finally bringing out that, which is nice. Because they were doing that for a while, bringing out those Arc Editions mods, and then they kind of slowed down a little bit. But there is one coming out here soon, so that'll be exciting to check out, because I've never used it on the mod itself, so it'll be the first time that I'm trying that dino when it comes out. And I still have a boatload of stuff to do, guys. I was talking to Jace on Discord the other night about just ideas for the future, but then also just like my, I don't know, all the projects and stuff that I'm trying to do between the community server and doing a oh, it's $10. Atlantis was premium. It did not look like, unless it might be one of those that has the premium version and the paid version. Because the way it looks on CurseForge didn't look like it was premium, but very well could be though. Anywho, yeah, I have so many like ideas. I'm in the middle of so many playthroughs. We never really finished all the stuff on the cluster. We're going to be adding more maps on the cluster, so that's going to be an ongoing thing. But then I started the whatchamacallit, Primal Chaos on Althemia that I got to play through. Honestly, if it wasn't for the whole Aquatica stuff going on right now, I wouldn't have. I would have ended up on Primal Chaos tonight, because that is actually the one that I'm like truly working on right now. But yeah, I got so much stuff to do, and it's just so hard to like. I don't have enough time, dude. Like I'm very jealous of the full-time content creators, because I have so many things I want to do, but so little time. So little time. Was I mad about the AI generated ad too? I was saying, I don't know, like I yes and no. I'm not as upset as some people. I get it, and the fear is that it's just hurting their reputation. Everything about this is the fear is hurting their reputation more than, you know, they already kind of had a rough go of the ASA launch and all the things along with it. So I guess, I mean, I'm concerned in that fact, because obviously I'm a big Arc fan, so I don't want to see it all just, you know, blow up in everyone's faces here or whatever. So for that fact, I'm not like mad, but that'd be unfortunate. But it is weird. The whole situation's weird. Their choices, a lot of weird choices. Even I've been saying for months now, and you guys are on the stream, that even like and I know they kind of backtracked it, but the whole Arc 2 thing, I've said many times on stream here that even that's weird. Now, granted, they keep pushing it back, which makes sense, but I kept saying that would be so strange to bring it out, and like even thinking that they were going to bring out Arc 2 while they were trying to push ASA, and they still had a ton of maps in progress and a roadmap, and then they were going to bring out an Arc 2 at the same time, but then they're pushing it back, so then it looks like they're not able to do it. It's just, I don't know, it's all strange, but yeah, I did watch quite a few videos. I saw some people's comments, and there's yeah, definitely some people that are pretty upset, and again, I do get it. I just, like I said, I guess I'm not that as upset. I hope everything works itself out, and we just can keep playing and having fun. I mean, I enjoy any new content. It's very weird that they did it on ASE, and I don't like that they did it on ASE, but does that mean I like will not check it out? Probably not. Like, I don't know. I mean, I get the side that says you shouldn't, because you don't want to support bad choices, but I don't know, man. I love Arc. I enjoy it. I will. It's hard for me to not try things when they come out or whatever. Sorry guys, I'm chatting a lot. I mean, I usually do that, but I feel like more so than usual, I'm like getting very sidetracked here. Cage, good to go there. Little hoodie, what's going on? Thought they canceled Arc 2. It's supposedly not. I mean, there's still word that it's coming, but I don't know. Because they even commented on it in some of those releases when they were talking about the show and I don't know, all the new thing. Lost Colony DLC looks sick. Yeah, it does. It looks real good. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited about anything new. Anything new is good. What else do we need? The hardest part about this is I've been playing with Easy Engram, so I'm not used to even really like having to pick these. And on our cluster we switched to it, but it's been a long time, and I've been leveled up for so long that I haven't had to pick all this stuff either. So it's just kind of interesting. Storage. That's actually what I was looking for. Do I not have it unlocked? I don't. Okay, we're going with small boxes then. Small boxes will have to do. Let's do like 2 of those for the start. I'm doing good. How are you? I probably won't try Aquatica because I can't buy it. Well, that's an understandable reason. Rowan, people were saying that the bet is going to be another reskin of the Desmodus. Yeah, very well could be. Believe Arc 2 might come in 2 or 3 years, but new map paying $30 is kind of wild. Yeah. Yeah, that price point was another thing that people touched on, and I do get that. That is pretty expensive, and like everyone's saying, there's still quite a few. I mean, I think, knock on wood, I haven't had too many. Like, I play Arc pretty well. I don't have too many issues, but I know there's a lot out there. There's a lot of little buggy things that should be fixed. That is quite a bit of money. Especially, I think the joke was like you can go on the store and get ASA as a whole most of the time now for like, you know, $20 or something on sale, and that comes with all of these, like all the mod maps available, all of the built-in DLCs, like all that stuff's already there for that little price, and then for like one additional map now it'll be $30. It's kind of crazy, but again, I'm a sucker for it. I love Arc stuff. I will obviously check it out and do it. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna buy it. But again, it doesn't mean I agree with all the choices. I just I'm at their mercy. As long as it's here for me to play, I will continue playing. I guess let's start doing some wood since I have it unlocked. And we'll slowly upgrade the other pieces. Doesn't matter, making it in thatch just gives me some extra XP along the way, I guess. Crafting. Let's just start this show over again. Drop some garbage though. Put berries and food in this one. Berries. Oops. And then this one we can drop. All I need is wood, thatch, and fiber to make the wood tier stuff. So let's drop everything but that. Name is Alistair. Pleasure to meeting you. A pleasure. Very nice to meet you as well. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. What else did I miss there? I wish they fixed transferring in single player. I'm stuck on Extinction, but at least it's my favorite map. Oh, that's a bummer. To be fair, I have never actually done transferring when I played single player. I always just went to each map like fresh. I never did the transfers. So I don't even know like how well or how bad that works in single player. And to be fair, since ASA came out, I haven't played single player really at all because I've been on the cluster like the whole time. So I don't know how buggy. I think I tried single player when ASA first came out, and I couldn't right off the bat. I couldn't stand the like the spawns were very buggy. I don't know if that's still the case. Like it wouldn't spawn server wide. It would really only spawn stuff like around you. So if you started traveling around, everything was very empty. But that was like, I'm talking like week 1, week 2 of ASA being out. That could have been addressed a very long time ago. Favorite dinosaur and why? That is always such a tough question. I love so many of them, and as I always joke, it's not even really a dinosaur, but in this game, I love direwolves. I love raptors. Raptor's a dinosaur, so I guess we could go with that if you don't want to use my direwolf, but I love pack creatures. That's why. I love traveling around in a pack of raptors. I like that they're smaller and and I don't want to say underpowered, but like they seem like they're going to be underpowered, but man, you get a pack of those things and you can take out some big creatures, and I think I like that like disparity of being like a little team that needs to take on big things. And I just love that pack mentality of like having a bunch of things with you that you're fighting, you're controlling them, you're doing different things. I just think like that's a lot of fun. But there's a lot of good creatures. I like a lot of good creatures. Dinosaurs, the monolith. I haven't even played. That's in a mod, right? Because I haven't actually used that one, the Monolophosaurus. I have not played with that one. First time I came here, talk. Well, it's like I said, because people do ask that question a lot. And so I do tend to like have that same answer because that is that is my answer. So I do. I've answered that quite a few times talking about direwolves and raptors and stuff. And everybody always tells me I need to try Allosauruses. I don't know why I never do. I never get to that point. I never get Allos. I feel like I jump straight from raptors and wolves to like Rexes and Gigas. So I always miss that mid tier. Like I don't get Carnos very often. I don't get Allos very often. I always jump from Rexes and Wolves up to Rexes and above. Like that, it's always what I do. Because the minute you have a Raptor or a Wolf, it is so easy to get a Rex. I mean, it's easy to get a Rex no matter what, but especially on those creatures, because they're so fast and you can just run in circles around a Rex and knock it out, that I go right for the Rex. I don't end up like going for the Allos or anything. But I should do that since I like my pack creatures. I should definitely try it. I'm probably missing out. I haven't been missing out this whole time, but we don't have stone yet, so we're going to keep working on what. I don't know why I just collected so much stone. We will need it eventually, so it's not a bad thing, but that wasn't even what I needed. Got some meat. We're going to have to kill something here soon to get more food. But let's actually get stuff to craft this house up. Fiber. Never got anything stronger than a Theri or a Bronto. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, once you get up to, like, your Rexes, and then especially once you get to, like, Giga Karcha or whatever, like, you don't really end up using... I mean, for utility and stuff, you use other stuff, but, like, if you're going to go fight, I mean, you're throwing out, like, your Karcha or whatever just because it's such a freaking beast. I try to mix it up, though. Like, even if I have that stuff, I try to mix up what I bring. I still like going out just in my little packs, scoping stuff out, doing things on foot. Chris, what's going on? This is Atlantia. I almost said it, Atlantia. Not Atlantia, Atlantis. It is a mod map that came out back when, like, Aberration came out, so that must have been in, like, the October time frame. But then Aberration came out, and then Extinction came out, so everybody got into those maps. But this was a pretty decent-looking mod map that came out. And then, just like I said, I don't think it got its fair shake because everybody got into Aberration and Extinction. But with the Aquatica news, for anybody that's been looking at that, I had to jump back into Atlantis. It was calling me after watching all the Aquatica news today. Are you playing on the cluster right now? Yep, this is in the cluster, Roman. And it's been in the cluster. It's just like I said, nobody was really playing it. And again, I get it. It's because the main story maps were out. Aberration came out, and that was the big popular thing. Extinction came out, and then that was the big popular thing. Ragnarok's going to be the big popular thing. But Atlantis is, like I said, looks like it's a pretty good map. Like I was excited when I put it on the cluster, and then we just got sidetracked. But I do want to check it out. You on Aberration? No, this is not Aberration. This is on Atlantis. I haven't tried any of the mod maps. They're good. I mean, if you've never played through the other ones, like the story maps are a must, like to get into Ark, like to get the lore and all that stuff, and just play the official flow of the game. Like it's a must, but it is the amount of really cool mod maps is amazing. Like it is so cool that you can continue to play Ark in a brand new environment and a brand new like experience with so many different, and it seems like every month or so there's like another good one that pops out. So it's very cool. That's why I said, I mean, I hope Ark as a whole, it's unfortunate all the people that are getting upset. And I understand it, but I do hope it doesn't totally sink the Ark ship here. Cause I want it to continue as long as it can. We've been doing it for 10 years and I would love to be doing it for another 10 years. Keep giving us new content and stuff to play. What's the Aquatica news? Oh, the Aquatica news. So they've released a bunch of... I guess there was... And I apologize. I'm not as well versed as many... If you go on YouTube, you'll find people with way better explanations and whatever than I. But there was some sort of... one of the panels or conferences or something that was releasing news on... I don't know if it was just video games in general. But they gave a bunch of information about upcoming stuff regarding Ark. And so the handful of things that were talked about were Lost Colony, which was a known, but they just provided more information. A known DLC that'll be coming to Ark Survival Ascended, so this new version. They talked about the animated series, the Season 2 coming out, which is, again, we knew about it, but they gave more information about that. And then out of nowhere, they released that they're going to be doing Aquatica, which is an underwater, which is why I decided to play Atlantic, because it's Atlantis, kind of like this. It's an underwater map, but they're releasing it for ASE, for Ark Survival Evolved, for the version that they killed. And there's more to it, because there's this whole thing, if you're not familiar, and again, I'm not even super well versed in it, but Wildcard is, the primary Ark developer that made it, and then I believe Snail Games bought them, if I'm not mistaken. Again, people probably know a lot more information than I do. Snail Games has a very rough past of absorbing games and then not really doing well with them, or their own games not doing well with them, and being kind of a money grabby situation from what I understand. And anyways, they wanted to kill ASE. They took away official servers. They moved everybody. They told everybody to go to ASA. They get people pushed to ASA. You still have a divided community, and then they randomly decide to make a DLC that's going to be available for the original version that's not available for the new version. It's very strange. And it doesn't even look amazing. Like, honestly, what made me want to play Atlantis today was this looks better. It looks like what they were going for, but this looks better than the trailer for the Aquatica stuff. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's on the old Ark, but it's just very strange. Yeah, and then that was the other part, as Jace just added there with an AI. They released a trailer at whatever that expo thing was, or whatever you want to call it, that conference, whatever it was. Like I said, I'm very badly explaining this. Whatever thing that they were in where they were showing this stuff off, they did show like an actual trailer / gameplay footage of Aquatica, and then as the hate was rolling in, they took it down, and then shortly after there, they replaced it with an AI generated like trailer for it. That then everybody was really pissed about that, because they're like, wow, we saw the trailer, we didn't like it, we called it out, then you took it down, and now you're hiding behind like an AI one that then you didn't even utilize, like graphic designers and all these people that are involved on the team and people that do video, like, you know, gaming, all that stuff, and they just decided to like throw it in an AI generator and pop out like a goofy like AI trailer that did. And I think other people are pissy too, just because it like it doesn't call out that it's AI generated, I don't think. So that's the other thing. Like, usually you're supposed to say like, hey, this is AI generated for concept but not like gameplay. I don't think like there was even a disclaimer there. So I know that was another thing that got people kind of upset. Like I said, it is all weird. Nothing against people that are upset about it, because I get it. It's weird, but like I said, I'm just a sucker for, I enjoy playing, and that's really all that. If it's here, I'm going to play it. If it falls apart, I will be extremely sad, but at the same time, I will then obviously just need to move on to something different. But again, I hope things get worked out. And again, Wildcard as a whole, I don't think is, you know, the whole blame of it. They, you know, but Snail Games owns them, so they, I don't know, have the control, but they're, I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot to it and a lot more than I know, but that is the Aquatica fiasco. But so this is not Aquatica, this is Atlantis. And honestly, like I said, a pretty darn good map at that, so I do recommend it. If you guys are on ASA, I would definitely check it out. That I haven't played too much of it, but it already looks amazing. And again, I like the concept, like the Aquatica concept. Well, again, it's a lot like this one, so it's not like it was unique. But I like anything that's a change. Like Scorched Earth was fun because it was totally different than the island, and then Aberration was fun because it was totally different than the other two, Extinction, etc. And that's where, so an idea like this makes it different, makes it fun, changes things up a little bit. But the funny thing is, like I said, watch this mod map probably is gonna do it better justice than what they're gonna do with Aquatica if it comes out for ASE. And it's just so weird to do it for ASE after you like killed the game, and then you're coming out with content. It's very strange. Where is another tree? I need a tree. Yeah, and Porkball, that is, and I get like the people that, so the only good news for the people that still play ASE because they can't play ASA, or don't want to, or whatever the case be, that you're still on ASE. I mean, it's nice that you're getting new content, but it's still, like I said, it's just weird in general. But yeah, I do get the gripe of it also being poorly out. And that's the other thing people I think were upset about is like, there's so many things, like it needs to be, so much optimization needs to happen. The Unreal Engine update needs to happen. A lot of stuff keeps getting delayed. And then you see like this new ASE map coming and you're like, why is that being focused on? Now, again, it's not Wildcard. So there is that distinction. Wildcard is supposedly, you know, solely focused on ASA and Ark 2. But just the perception of Ark as a whole is going to be, again, like, well, they're coming out with this weird ASE when they've pushed everyone to get ASA and it needs a lot of work, and now you're working on a weird ASE map. It's just very strange. If you just can't run on console, that's like the main reason ASA is dying. Yeah, well, like I said, it's multiple reasons, and that's where this whole Aquatica situation isn't helping, because it's just tearing more of a rift, I guess, between the player base and everything else. Oop, 4 door. 4. More wood. I always need more wood. What are we doing? What's up, Kay? We are playing on Atlantis. Just checking out that underwater map. I think you jumped on the first time we were running through Atlantis. I feel like I remember you on here. We didn't play it very long because that was when Aberration came out. So Atlantis, this is that all like underwater map. We're in like a bubble. That's why, I mean, you can see we're underwater, but this is like an air bubble. But I just needed to check it out more. Like I said, there was the news I was just talking about regarding Aquatica. That whole map is kind of the same theme, so it made me want to jump on our Atlantis map. And this map's been in the cluster, so it's been here. I just haven't played it, so I figured I'd jump on it. You buy a $2,000 PC or $2,000 PC to play a ton of games, not just one. That is true. Yeah, I will force diversification if things go that way, but Gillian people that have prioritized. Oh, for sure. This is true. Yeah, this is true. Like you said, and I don't know. Once you get into PC gaming, I feel like you don't. I won't say you won't go back, because there's good examples like Jace. You're even a good example of like you have both for the sake of there's times you just want to like lay in the bed or be on a couch or something and play. So you're kind of doing both. But like, if you want a powerhouse, you're going to be on a PC, right? Remember that I helped in your boss fight. That he helped you or helped in the boss fight. Oh, were you you were the Yudi, right? I think I do remember that. Do we name the Yudi after you, right? I do remember that. Think we were doing the Astraeos bosses or boss. Yeah, that's what I thought. You were the Yudi. I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, Jace, I just saw your comment. I don't know why I missed that comment, but yeah, we need the new Unreal Engine update for sure. The problem is, hopefully it's good. Like, hopefully it comes out and it's not an absolute buggy mess. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be, unfortunately, but it could be something that really helps. If that comes out, it helps optimization. It could really turn around the whole momentum here. But the more it gets delayed and all that stuff, and then if it comes out really rough, it's gonna be another tricky thing to overcome, I guess. But I mean, I do want him to do it, though. I want to take some steps here in the right direction, but yeah, I know what you're saying too, though. That it's just if it played on console well, because there are a lot of console players, then it would be doing better. But because it's playing like poop and they have so many issues, that it does take the people away. I do fully get that. Atlantis, correct? Correctamundo. Alright, once we get this enclosed, like I said, we're going to explore a bit and see if we can sneak our way to getting something in the water, because I do want to check out the water. That's like the biggest draw of what this whole map is, so I want to get there sooner rather than later. Water is usually kind of an afterthought that I do quite a ways into a playthrough, but like I said, we're going to do that a little different on this one. What's that? That light looks like there's like a window. Like a little hut there with a window or something. What is that? I want to go over there at some point. See what it is. 4? You should see more than 4. Because there should be the island, Astraeos, Atlantis, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Club Arc. But Club Arc, if you're searching PvP, wouldn't come up right because it's a PvE server. But Club Arc should be there. So it should be about like 8 or 9, I think. That's what you should see in the list. And they were there when I logged in, unless like a couple of them went down. I don't know, but they should have been there. Saw them all a moment about less than an hour ago. There were mods on console ASC. I would mainly play that, to be honest. Well, again, yeah, if it plays better, for sure. That's the big thing. It's like they made ASA to where they finally, like, the crossplay is great and the mod support, but then it doesn't. Yeah, you can barely play it, especially on the consoles. So I don't know, tricky business. Oh, you got to. Yeah, it wouldn't be official. You got to look at. Oh. So you're just asking about that. I thought you were talking about you were looking at my server list. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I was gonna say in my cluster I have like 8 or 9 servers. That's what I thought you were talking about. How many people are in like my server? If you're talking about my server, I have a whole cluster, and again, it's kind of a gray area because when I get asked how many people, I have like 40 to 50 people on the whitelist, so there's that many people are subbed and can play, but there's definitely not that many that are active. I probably have like 5 to 10 people that are like actively playing, and we have 9, like I said, 8 or 9 maps, so it's also spread between quite a few maps. So like right now, I'm probably the only person on Atlantis, unless somebody's watching and then decided to hop in here. But like a lot of people have been playing on Astraeos and Extinction most recently. Some do still pop on the other ones. Like there's a lot of people that pop back to the island still, and Aberration every now and then. I'd say Scorched and Atlantis were probably the least used ones at the moment. But they're still there for like if you did want to pop and do the Scorched Earth story stuff. Like that's why I have all those in the cluster, because anybody that wants to play through the, you know, playing the island to Scorched Earth to Aberration to Extinction, I want to have all those available. Yeah, look at that. If you want to see the, like I said, you can't get in it, but if you search it, you go to unofficial. So go to unofficial servers, make sure that show player servers is checked, and then just search Atheist, like my name. If you search Atheist, you should see all the servers listed there. But like I said, it is exclusive at join only, so you'd have to have that to pop in. What do you think of the whole vampire thing? I mean, I watched that little trailer, so it's interesting. It is interesting that it definitely seemed, I'm not paying zero attention, that it does seem like they're very NPC-ish, like more so than just creatures, so it'll be very interesting. We'll have to see, like if they do bring more NPC type creatures that are supposed to be a little bit more, not that the dinos aren't intelligent, but where you feel like they should be more intelligent. Hopefully they get the AI to suit that, would be my only concern. But like I said, I'm a sucker for anything. I'm down for seeing any type of new content that they want to bring and we try. Like, I'm excited to try new stuff, so definitely looks interesting. How do I get it? If you're talking about in my servers, like I said, you got to go to be a Patreon or Twitch subscriber. What's your favorite ASE map? I'm trying to find one to play. The tough thing is I didn't play enough ASE to be like a true judge of that. I don't feel like I played a lot, but I played solely on like the island. I did the island a lot. I did a little bit of Scorched Earth. I did a lot of Ragnarok, and like that's about it. I didn't play a lot of the other maps for some reason. I just got very hooked on those 3, and the way that I always ended up coming back, I'd like play back through those same ones again. So I know there's better like mod maps. I know Fjordor is always talked about. There's probably quite a few other ones too that, again, if you played them, you probably enjoyed. But yeah, I only really played the island, Scorched, and Ragnarok. And if you ask me between those 3, I would say Ragnarok. But if I was to jump in there today, I would try one of those ones that I didn't yet. So I would try that Fjordor or whatever would probably be the one that I would jump into. But lots of cool ones. Picture on Twitch. Yeah, it's the only methods at the moment. Eventually I'll do it through YouTube. I just haven't been I'm not at the level yet to where I can get subscriptions through YouTube. I'm close. We need like 50, not even 50. I need like 40 or 39 more subscribers on YouTube, and then I'll be at that first tier that I can start doing subscriptions on YouTube too. Don't have a picture of Switch, pick a random. Why hasn't you mass level yet? By crafting? What do you mean? What you mean? I'm not maxed level? Is that what you meant? Like I'm not maxed at? We're at 3 times 3 times XP, so it's not. I mean, you can see I am leveling up fairly quick, but it's not like insanely fast. Oh, oxygen. I should have been doing some oxygen earlier because of the... See you, man. Craft several pants. I'm not really in a rush, William, because I mean I just play this for content creation purposes, so I'm not trying to just grind. I'm just playing to play through the motions, so I don't need to grind away silly stuff to level up. I mean, it's a good tactic. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate the advice, because depending on how you play, if you want to level up, that's a good way to do it. But again, I just play for the content, so I'm not in a rush. I'm just playing. What is Althemia? Althemia is another mod map that just recently came out to premium as well. All right, we need 2 more walls. So I launched Althemia. It says private because that's actually just for myself and another content creator, that Jace, he's on the Twitch side right now. But we're just doing a playthrough of it for content creation, for a short-term thing. That's why it's not in the cluster. Because I didn't want to have to do extra admin work for it. I didn't want people to set a bunch of stuff up and then I wanted to remove the server. It was just to make like a series on it and then it'll go away. Missing wood still. We're thinking we're going to bring some form of Primal Chaos to the cluster because we, Jason and I both have had a lot of fun doing this, and it's both of our first times doing it. And it was a lot of fun. So I do want to bring a Primal Chaos map to the cluster. The question is, we're just trying to figure out what map we want to do it on and when is a good time to do it. Because I want to figure out, like if Ragnarok is coming out anytime soon, then they're going to overlap too much. Kind of like what I said happened with this one, that I released the Atlantis map and then Aberration came out and then Extinction came out and then this one just kind of fell by the wayside. So I kind of want to find a good window where we're all burned out and there's nothing really new yet, and then I can throw like a new map in with Primal Chaos on it, and then we can all go change it up a little bit and have some fun. So I just got to find the right time, the right map, and then we'll launch it. And I will say it's going to be in the community, but it's not necessarily going to be clustered because the play when you do Primal Chaos, that's a total overhaul. It's meant to be played totally different. It has different types of creatures in it and everything else, so that's not going to be clustered. It'll be in the community server list for people to join, but it's not going to be clustered because you'll have to start that one fresh and kind of do your own thing. It's not going to be related to your other character, your other servers. Build a few rafts and you'll ever... Oh, for sure. Yeah, rafts. There's a lot of good methods. And again, we're on 3 times XP, so you actually level up pretty quick anyways. But yeah, like I said, I'm in no rush to do so. I like to do my thing, build my house, start looking at tames. And in this case, like I said, since this is the first time, well, second time, I guess, technically, that we've jumped on this Atlantis map, I really want to check out, I really want to get to going into the water area. And see what that's all about. Can I make a rope bed? I love these rope beds. What are they? What am I missing? Metal. Come on. Metal, wood, metal. Okay, we got enough metal. The rustic beds are super cool looking. 50, so we do need more hide. Then we need more fiber and wood. Okay. Hello, hello, Dodo. We need your meats. Thank you. No, we need your hide. That's what we need. Okay. Still need 3 more, so we need to kill 1 more thing. We need to get the fiber and the wood. Oh, for sure, man. Stone, I don't think I even... I probably have it unlocked now. I did not have it unlocked when I was starting my build. Yeah, I do now. But it's, like I said, it is what it is. I craft and I upgrade and I change. I have starter bases and then I usually move somewhere different. And I'll be honest, right now, there's the other side of the little lake that I'm on here, that had a lot of bad stuff, but there's really There's really nothing that's been over on this side. Ooh, Parasaur. Moss Chops. What are you a non-greedy Moss Chops? Do you want a berry or something? Cooked prime meat. I don't have that. What about you? You're a cooler color anyways. Tinto berry. I can do that. I can do Tinto berries. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful Valentine's Day Moss Chops. Bridge would be wild to build a cabin on. What, oh, up there, up top. If you're talking about that up top, I was thinking about building something up there, but I just was worried about being, not worried, but like too far from resources. Well, once you have like a flyer or something, it won't matter, but on foot, probably be a pain to go up and down there. I wish I had friends that played Ark. Yeah, honestly, like I said, for a long time, I mean, I played on official servers years and years and years ago. Then I stopped that, and I just played single player by myself for many, many, many years. I'm definitely having a lot more fun now doing this on the community cluster, like with other people. A lot more fun than doing it by yourself. You. What was your method to get saddles for the elemental dinos? They are so strong. So in my case, Jace, I believe so. The first one I got was that raptor, or sorry, that Argent. And I got two Argents at the same time. I got a male and a female. They were right next to each other. I tamed them both at the same time. So what I ended up doing to get the saddle for the Argent was made baby Argents and killed the baby Argents to get the hide or whatever that you needed to make the saddle. Water. No, I don't need that. What am I looking at? Wall. Dang, not enough attention. ADD's kicking in. Yep, that's what I did. And like I said, Jace, if obviously I'm not on the map right now, but if there's anything you want or need, let me know. Don't really, the more I use the auto doors, other than if you're in like a really big base, I kind of hate the auto doors. Like I end up turning it off half the time. Auto close is okay. I kind of like auto closing. That way you don't forget to close your door. But I hate auto opening. Always messes me up. What level are you, by the way? 95. And we make Ebola. What am I missing for Ebola? Stuff out of here. Just stone. Let's do it. Got all 3 elemental types today. Tame some monsters. Oh, nice, dude. I don't even... I've had bad luck finding... Well, I have volcanic, so I take it back. I have volcanic and I have lightning. I have had bad luck finding... what are they called? Hydro. I haven't found any of the hydro ones. Nice. Yeah, I was looking around for one, but I wasn't coming across one. Don't have like a bow or anything ready yet. That'll be obviously the next progression, is a bow and some narcotics and stuff like that. But let's see if we can knock out that Parasaur with a slingshot, and I'll get a club too. Need water. I'm so bad at keeping up with my... I don't know why. Like what I'm doing different today. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not great at it at most times because I get so distracted talking with people, but I feel like I'm doing far worse at it today, paying any attention to what I'm doing. I played Goat Sim with my friend for a few days, and now I got all the goats. We really don't have anything to do in it. I played Goat Simulator at one point in time when it first came out. Good old Goat Simulator. club too, just in case we run out of... Oh, I thought I just ate and drank. Was I freezing? What did I do there? I thought it was because I ate and drank, but maybe I was freezing too. Maybe I was freezing. I don't know. I was just paying very little attention. Don't know if I played it or I just saw the trailer. I know exactly what you're talking about, Jace. I just don't recall if I actually played it at one point in time or if I just saw the trailer and thought it was hilarious. But I definitely know what you're talking about. Get away from that car now. I'm not very good at social, so it's hard today at school. Oh, that's about... I was always bad at that. You know what? That's what's hilarious. Well, I know the difference, to be fair. I was going to say, I've been surprised this past year that I've loved streaming as much as I do, because I've always been fairly... Like, I was one that hated that kind of stuff too, like doing presentations. But it is, to be fair, very different. It's not like I mean, I know you guys are, like, there's people watching, but it's not the same as, like, actually sitting in front of people. So I feel like it is quite a bit different. Like, that's probably why it's easier for me to do. But I'm terrible. I hate doing, like, presentations and stuff in front of people. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I get super nervous. Oh, yeah, it is. It's freezing. It is freezing. I should up that fortitude a bit and get some hide. You're gonna make it across the water here or what? It is cool. There's like even this little spot that looked like it was just gonna be a little river. Looks like it's got a pretty big little area to explore down there. Yeah, the fortitude was nice, especially since we were on Scorched. Like, it was nice to just have maxed out fortitude, that it didn't matter. All right, at least we're not freezing now though. See, you can tell I'm neglecting myself, because I think at this point I should have done a death counter for this one. I think I've died more times. I'm at 8 deaths so far on Primal Chaos, and I'm pretty far into that now. And I feel like I've already died 8 times right now, which is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Missing wood. Let's go get some more then. Oh, this is one of those things from the Sunken Worlds. Put taming food in the last... I forget what you tame off of. Is it just berries? Ooh, that's a slow tame. Okay, we're not... It's got to be something better for you. I'm not going to use that. That's going to take forever. But yeah, that's one of the Sunken World creatures. It's a class full of annoying people I don't like. Well, that doesn't make it any more fun. That's for sure. Did I clear out like all the trees around here? Where's some trees? Actually, a decent distance away. You're a 150 dodo. Not that that does me any good. If anything, it just stinks because you're really tanky. Okay. I saw... What did I miss there? Oh, Boomer, what's going on? Next playthrough, I want to collect all my implants and store them somewhere. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Like I said, I don't know if you must have heard that. I did start a death counter for our Primal Chaos one. And I'm at 8, but it's just a death counter on my stream deck. That would be a good idea to collect all the implants somewhere, though. That would be pretty funny. I think the only problem with that... Wait, there's Ravagers? Oh, I'm screwed. I didn't even know Ravagers were on this map. Were there Ravagers in our other area? Huh. I do not know. 150 plus? Dang. I think I'm at 140. If that's what you're talking about, level. Oh, 150 plus deaths. Never mind. I got it. I got it. What do implants do? Implants are kind of just a tracker of your character. Like, I don't honestly really know, other than being able to see, like, it tells you how many extra level ups you have. It tells you what bosses you beat and stuff like that. I guess if you played PvP, maybe it's like a trophy-esque type thing. I don't know. I'm not really a PvPer, but maybe you would say like, hey, look, I killed this guy and here's my thing. But hey, no worries, Boomer. I appreciate you jumping in. Like I said, do whatever you got to do, man. But I definitely, we miss having you around. So hopefully you do get to come hang out and have some fun with us here soon. But again, no worries at all, dude. Do what you got to do. Dire wolves. Oh, I spawned far away this time. I don't even know what was attacking me there. Yeah, I'm only at the 8 deaths, but like I said, I've played it pretty safe. I didn't leave my house or like the general vicinity of my house for quite a long time. Pokipidiosaurus, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that. I know I'm not pronouncing that right, but what's going on? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Rex. Oh, this is such... No! There's so many bad things over here. Too bad I did not. I think I had all the stuff to set down a bed too, and I just didn't do it. It's terrible, terrible idea. I can actually use my Arc knowledge and play the game, but... What in the... Oh, what in the world? Allos are dying next to me. Raptors. Oh, gosh. Go through the Bronto's feet. Hit the Bronto. Yeah, I think... Oh, I just got hit by the Bronto, though. I think I got the Bronto. Oh, and there's wolves. Dude, there's so many bad creatures out here right now. How do you... There's a Rex right there. How do I even get... Oh, jeez. I can't get... This is harder than Primal Chaos. This is a PvP server, but we're very much PvE oriented. I had it set to PvE for months upon months upon months. We switched it to PvP recently, just so that we could have some kind of like funny things occur. And oh, that galley scared me. Like funny, like we can prank each other a little bit, and then also more so just for some of the in-game settings. I just don't like the way that PvE works for certain things. So we changed it to PvP, but with a very clear rule set that I put out there that like still treat it like a PvP server. Sorry, PvE server. Unless, you know, you have like agreed upon things, or you want to just, again, within reason, you can do like some silly stuff, but don't, you know, don't steal everybody's stuff or kill all their teams or anything like that. Jolino, what's going on? How are you? How are you doing tonight? I'm getting my butt handed to me here on Atlantis. Like I said, far worse than I was doing on Primal Chaos, which is hilarious. I've definitely... Oh, no! I know what that... I know what that means. Get out of here. Oh, did it work? I got him stuck. I think I got him stuck. The problem is... Oh, no! No! Oh, my gosh. Swim. You have no stamina. No stamina whatsoever. Someone else in... Yeah, YouTube's usually definitely the slowest of my social media. Penguin, I don't know. Well, you said you don't have Twitch. I was going to say, if you have Twitch or TikTok, I would recommend, if you wanted to see more chat, I would definitely say go to one of those two. YouTube is pretty slow for that front. I do want to build up a following there, because that is where I'm going to put, like, or that's where I have the recorded content and stuff. But live streaming, YouTube is definitely not my strong suit on YouTube at all. It is usually pretty empty on that side. Let's get over here. Did my moss chop? Oh no, there it is. I was gonna say, did my moss chops get killed? No. It is still there. All right, for the 80th time, let's see what we can do here. Let's be smart and like actually try to put my bed down for once. All the deaths, this is so sad. I'm gonna guess that death 4. No, that one was there. So death 5. I can't even keep track of them. It couldn't have been that one. That's the one I think where I dropped all the stuff. So let's go. Let's go try to recover that if I can. Get my gear back, get my resources, which, like I said, I think I had about what I needed to do the bed. No, Jay Perth. This is Atlantis. It's kind of a joke after all the Aquatica news, but this is on ASA, and this is a mod map that came out back in October that is essentially the same mentality. It is all underwater. I mean, we're in a bubble, but you can see, like, this is under the water, and then when you leave the bubble, it's like a total underwater map. So yeah, it is not the one that has been all over in Ark news, but it is Atlantis, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, Penguin, that's one of the only reasons. Like, obviously, I hope to grow more, like, more and more as time goes on. But a little part of me does fear that part. Like, I do enjoy chatting with everybody and, I don't know, kind of getting to know everybody that jumps in here. That's the only thing is, like, as you do grow, I know it's obviously significantly harder to try to keep conversations up with people. But, yeah, Jay, I just had to do it. I thought it was funny. After all the news today, it made me want to play Atlantis because it made me want to check out, like, a map like this. And then with everybody talking about it, I just had to. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist naming the stream that. But yeah, it's Atlantis. And honestly, like I said, we'll see when and if that map actually does come out, the actual Aquatica one. This map honestly looks pretty fire, this one, Atlantis. So curious to see if it's even, like, if this mod map is gonna end up being better than the Aquatica release. Get rid of you. I don't need any other death marker because the other ones didn't have any stuff on them. We just were running away. We don't need that tracker. Why did that one not go away? Except nice and clean. And pretend that we didn't die 55,000 times. Alright, crafting. Can I make a bed yet? Or I was really trying to make this one, I think. 26 hide. I thought I had even collected the hide that we needed, but maybe I'm mistaken. I thought when I killed that dodo that was going to be enough to get the hide that I needed. Just need one little creature. Many deaths later. Like I said, it's so funny that I've died only 8 times on Primal Chaos and I'm getting my butt kicked here. Okay, is that enough? We're still missing 5, or do I have 5 somewhere over here at the base? What about Firebird? I got 300 here. Just couldn't remember the name of the new one. Yeah, so the new one that they pitched is Aquatica, but like I said, that isn't actually where we're playing. We're on Atlantis. Okay, how are we? Crafting bed. Missing 5 wood. Oh, that's when I got killed, I think. I was trying to go out to find wood because I've kind of cleared out all the trees. Look at that. It looks like a giant wyvern egg over there. What is that? Oh, that's one of those new creatures. Yeah, I was going to these trees, which means there might be something bad over here. This is where that Ravager found me, I think. There's no other trees, so I do have bolas though. Hold on, let's get those on the bar just in case. Okay, good. Go back home. Moss chops. Let's actually. Can I make more spears? Nah. I don't know. I was going to try to kill him for hide and stuff, but I only have 1 spear left and really no other weapons, so we shall hold off on that. We shall live another couple minutes. Okay, put the bed down. I love these beds. These are from the Rustic, K-Rustic mod. I used one of these in Extinction, and I really liked it. Actually, I have one on Astraeos too. I forgot to put one on my boat. kind of a different thing. And it's kind of cool because you can actually, like, you can hang it up and out of the way a little bit, and you can still put chests and stuff under it. I don't know. It's kind of a unique little idea. I like that. Let's check that. Okay, we're finally good in that front. Oh, look at why do I have all? Oh, that's not. That's looking in the wrong inventory. That's a little goofy. There we go. Let's make a water skin because I keep running out of water. Never mind, can't do that. Go to sleep. I've been lost in my thought. Half asleep for the bedtime minutes. No worries, Penguin. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it as always. Get some sleep. We're gonna go to sleep a little bit here. I'll probably play for another half hour or an hour, and then I'm gonna be heading to bed too. Gotta work in the morning. Do really wish there were more trees here, though. That is a little bit of a bummer. It was looking good for resources, and then we cleared a few trees out, and it's kind of like we ran out. Take the good old moss chops out there, I guess. Trees back there. None of them are close, man. They're all like a pretty decent distance. Oviraptor. Dilo. Can I get a Dilo? Did I end up crafting that club? Thought I made this. Did I never make that slingshot? I swear we made the slingshot. Knock you out. Do I have any meat on me, or do we gotta go kill something? Oh, you do. There you go. Here, moss chops. I think as soon as we have trank arrows, I may just go. There's been quite a few raptors running around. I think I'm just going to go straight to a raptor because that'll get us around faster. Let us scope out where the water is and kill things along the way. Plus, we can tame things easier once we get that. So I really just need some trank darts because I already have some bolas. Meat's easy to get. We just need to get trank darts going. Let's go. We're still waiting. Let's get a couple more trees while we're out here, I guess. Is there... I can't remember. I gotta test it. I don't remember which attack on the moss chops is better for wood. If there's a difference. So we get 10. That gave me 10 as well. Maybe it doesn't matter. Nope. Let's go get one more tree, and then the Delos should be good, and we'll head back with that stuff. Come on, Moss Chops. I feel like I'm gonna be faster if you just follow me. Alright, there goes the Delo. Let's go, team! Oh, sorry. Had to go to the bathroom. Alright, that's it. We're killer force now. Male. Male. What do I do to start getting my little photo army going? I'm gonna take your baby. That's what I'm gonna do. Come here, baby. You are now my friend. You eat those. You come here. Beautiful. I just had my window closed for one of the chats and now it's freaking out and I reopened it. Alright, crafting. Look at this. It's looking like a house. We're actually gonna have a house here. Damn. Oh, never mind. I thought I had the back done. Never mind. It's almost done. You stay right there. All right. Let's see here. All right, mortar and pestle is going to be next because, like I said, I would like to make a bow, some arrows, mortar and pestle, and then we're going to work on it, trying to get a raptor. That might be kind of my end goal for the night because, again, it is getting a bit late here, but I do want to get... Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Come here. Come here, little pet dodo. Stay right there. So let's see. Crafting. Can I make... Actually finish my clothes would be something too, right? Get our clothes, get a bow, get some arrows, get some trinks going. And then maybe a raptor. Maybe a raptor. Arrows. 40 arrows. We're good there. What about mortar and pestle? What do we need for that? Missing one stinking hide for that. All right, you all stay over here. Maybe go find one hide. Who's out here to kill? Oh, now with the arrows, we could kill like a Parasaur or that Moschops if I can find it again. Be significantly easier now. Could kill a PT, but I don't like killing those as much. One of these guys, since it wasn't gonna let me tame it. See how much hide and meat we get from you. Eight. That only does 8 damage. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's like a trike, so don't hit it in the. Don't hit it in. What about your tail? 55. Okay, just don't hit it in the head. Dude, you are actually a little bit stronger than I thought you were gonna be. Are you gonna run or are you gonna attack? Oh, you've got a runner. Got a runner. I just shot that dodo in the neck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dodo. I didn't mean to. Whoa, where did this guy just go? What in the world? Well, you got yourself cornered now. Oh. Holy crap. You just got me cornered, man. Ravagers, that an aberration? Yeah, it must. I mean, maybe. Because I did, yeah, there were definitely Ravagers. I don't know if I saw anything else that looked aberrant, but it was definitely some Ravagers down here. There we go. Got plenty. Oh, you're pretty good at hide. Look at that. 78 hide. What is this little? What a little hidey hole. Is there anything in here? Nope, just a weird little hidey hole. All right. Dude, you probably, because you have to, oh, maybe you don't have to crouch. I was gonna say, I wonder if like something bigger was attacking you. It'd be an easy little spot to maybe hide in. Parasaur. Unless you're a good level, I might hold out. Nope, you're only at 20. Take you out for some more hide. All right, Jace, have a good night, man. Like I said, I'm actually going to be heading to bed soon here, too. I'm going to try to get a raptor if I can, and then that'll be about it. Been a long day here as well. Long work day. Okay. Decent little hide run there. Do we have some berries to eat while I'm... What just... Oh, no, I crashed! That's my first Ark crash in a long time. Although I will say, I did just have an NVIDIA update, so there's a chance that that could be part of it. But we'll go back in. We'll go back in. Just give me a minute. That is the first crash I've had in a while. I've had that screen tearing problem every now and then, which, knock on wood, hasn't happened today, but we did crash. What was that? You talking about that creature, Jelena? If you're talking about the creature that I was fighting, I did add Sunken Worlds was a mod that I had on our center map for a while, and then I took it away because I didn't have it on any other map, and nobody was really playing on the center anyways. But Sunken Worlds, if you're not familiar, has some extra aquatic type creatures and some like aquatic crafting items and some different things. Since Atlantis is all like underwater themed, I figured it was a great spot to potentially throw that mod in and see if it meshed well with it and gave you some other underwater teams and stuff to get. So that creature was from that Sunken Worlds mod. Right. Right, did I already pass it? Yeah. Right here. Sunken Ark, Sunken World editions. We still alive? No, we're not. We're not. What killed us? Is that why did I get killed, or was there just like a very weird... 31 was killed, but not by a creature. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's go grab our stuff then. I died from an invisible wall. Well, it is cold, but I don't think I was that close to death. Maybe. Maybe. That dodo. Oh, no. Well, there is a Carno, though. But it didn't say I died to a Carno, though. Come on. Yeah, that took me long enough to grab my body. Holy cow. Okay, I think we're clear. I think we're in the clear. That Rex just chilling over there. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's another one of you guys. Let me... Oh, you're a 140, though. I might keep you. I don't know what we need to tame you, because berries were doing a very poor job of doing that. Man, I guess I didn't try meat, but those wouldn't be meat eaters, right? That doesn't make any sense. They don't look like meat eaters, but I guess I could try. Just might as well give it a shot, I guess. Do I not have any wood on me? Good old moss chops. I mean, I cannot imagine that you're a meat tame, but no. Yeah, so berries stunk. I don't know. Either got to go straight up kibble, or maybe there's something different that that thing likes that I don't know about. Yeah, let's put our clothes back on. Just trying to keep this organized, and I'm already failing at that. Alright, so I do want to make some trinks, so let's spoil... unfortunately, this meat is not super close to spoiling, but let's split this stack. Split all. How long is that going to take? 9 minutes? That kind of stinks, but split that. I have 10 already, so I mean, we could start. Mortar and pestle is what I was trying to do before we got kicked off there. Do I have enough stuff for that yet? Yes, I do. Okay, let's make that. Let's make some trinks. Did I learn narcotics yet? Yes, I did. Doubt I'm going to be able to make that many, but let's just grab what I can. 10 narcotics. Nice to get a couple more here, but I don't know. It's going to take 9 minutes to spoil these things. So I might have to just try to go get a raptor with 10 trank arrows. And then some, maybe some extra slingshot rounds and stuff like that in case we don't knock it out with the first 10 or whatever. Oh, 10's quite a few shots for a raptor. Especially if it's not like super high level. Yeah, we got bolas. We're gonna have trank darts. Did I just put some stones? Yeah, let's bring some stones for that. Can I make a club just as another backup? Okay, there we go. So we got a club, we got slingshots. We're going to have at least 10 trank arrows. I think we should be good to try to get a raptor. The tricky part will be there's a lot of bad stuff out there, so we just got to try to avoid everything but the raptor that we're trying to get. Trank arrows. And, all right, very nice. So I bring you with me. We might lose you, but I kind of feel like having the added protection depending on what we come across. You're going to come with me. We're going to do this together. Maybe even with the moss chops. Do we do... No, the moss chops is too slow. Let's just do this on foot. Get rid of that. I feel like there were raptors... Wait, what is that? There's a raptor right there. I see it. And it's by its... I think it's by itself. That could be freaking phenomenal. Get our bowl out. Come on, baby. Come to me. Oh no, the turtle! Shoot. Yeah, you come for me, I guess. Raptors are gone. Unless it eats the turtle. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, see, he's healed. Hold on. That's perfect. Perfect. All right, you're only a level 25, but I don't really care. I just want something to travel on. So 25 is perfect. Ooh, yeah. And then we'll get a better one. Oh, actually, hold on. You had some meat on you, didn't you? Grab that stack. Where did that stack just go? There it is. Very nice. Very nice teamwork, D'Lo. If it wasn't for you, I don't think we would have taken that out in time. But we let the raptor eat, which helped us out. That is a wild 25. Question is, while we're waiting for that, does there happen to be another one in the area? Maybe a female, which would be amazing. Plumber Man Chris, thank you for the resub. Appreciate that. Hey, and by the way, if you are in the chat, I don't know if that was just an auto resub or if you're here, but if you are here, make sure, did you want to join the cluster? I think we've asked you that when you first subscribed, but I don't believe that you ever did. If you're interested, I want to make sure that you get added in, because I don't think we added you yet, and I do appreciate you subbing and supporting, but definitely let me know if you are interested in joining, because we can get you added into the cluster. I think I came across your name in our Discord the other day, and I was gonna shoot you a message. But thank you. I do appreciate that. Let's get some... Actually, we need a female dodo. That's a male. That's a trank dart. Why am I using the trank dart? Okay, well, I'll shoot you a message after this still and get with you, because I wanna make sure you can get in, man. I appreciate that you've been subbing, and again, if it's something you're interested in, I want to make sure we get you in. So I will reach out to you, and we'll work together on it. But thank you for joining again, and the sub, I do greatly appreciate the support. And like I said, we'll get you in there then. Is there another raptor anywhere? Raptor's cooking. So just gotta be careful. There was a lot of bad stuff when I was coming from this direction. Like a really bad turtle. Another D'Lo. Do I add to my... I guess I could add to my D'Lo army. This makes me a little stronger. Plus, if you're the opposite gender, I don't know if you are, female... Oh, that's a 150! Okay, I don't even care now if you're the opposite gender. We're gonna tame that. If you're the opposite gender, we could also make some eggs and some babies and all that kind of stuff. So try that out. Here you go. Female, you are a female. That's kind of a bummer, but that's all right. We can find another one. Come give your new friend some food. You can have some back. I didn't mean to take that all from you. That was kind of rude. All right. Continue our journey while we're waiting for the raptor and now the new D'Lo to tame up. Is there anything? Although we are almost out of trank darts, so I guess I can't go too crazy. Because there's not much I'd even be able to. There's a blue drop. Am I at a level to be able to grab a blue drop? Ooh, I will grab some of this crystal, though, because then we can make a spyglass. Give me more crystal. I'm getting all stone. Come on. Give me a couple more. Actually, I don't even know that I need. How much do you need for a spyglass? Oh, I'm searching crystal. Spyglass is only 2 crystal. I only need 1 more crystal. Come on. Give me 1 crystal. There we go. Okay. Crystal acquired. There's a mammoth. There's another mammoth. Wait. Oh, that's right. I forgot these had like weird. I think these are scuba tanks. Oh no, that's something different. Huh. There was something now I remember when we played this. Oh, that galley scared the crap out of me. I thought that was something else. Because it's underwater, they're like different drops, but there are some sort of things that give you scuba tanks. Again, being all underwater, I think they gave you like an easy way to get the ability to go underwater or whatever. But I don't remember where those were, what they looked like. Hilo, I don't really want to leave you, but the raptor's ready and I'm starving to death. Oh, let's just eat berries. Hold on. Not the funnest thing to do, but I don't really want to. This guy's going to tame up fairly quick. What is that? 52, 62%, something like that. Get my gather on. I should have brought my moss chops, I guess. Would have been collecting a lot more, but it's all right. Let's do more oxygen, because again, we are going to be doing some water stuff here pretty soon. You do have enough meat, right? Let's go double check here real quick. Yeah, 14 meat, good. So what do we get? A scorpion saddle. Yeah, blueprints are kind of goofy. We got a little bit better bow. I'll take that. I think that's about it. Maybe the cementing paste. I don't know what else came in there. All right, one more and you'll be ready to go. Too bad you weren't a male. We'd be having some babies. We'll have to find a male. 150, nice. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. There we go. All right, let's go, team. Protected. I got bodyguards now. It's turtle. And then an even better bodyguard. Although it's a very low level, but raptors are nice. We just need to make... What do I need for a raptor saddle? I don't know if I even learned it yet, so let's take a look at that real quick. Raptor. Not gonna lie, guys. I miss my... when I'm used to playing now with the Armadago, so I kind of miss when you're on a map and you don't have an Armadago. I kind of like my little dog with me all the time. What am I missing for that? I thought I just tracked that. Raptor. We need a decent amount of hide and some. The wood will be easy. So the hide. Can I find something to stick my? There we go. Parasaur. Find something to send the team on. I will want to tame a Parasaur soon, but for right now, I just want to take one out. Oh, I thought that said 150. I was going to change my mind pretty quick there. Do my bidding. Don't know if they would harvest it better than I would, so I don't know. I'm just going to stick with doing it by hand for now. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Unless one of them have something. Raptor, do you guys have it? Oh, 2 wood. Hold on. Maybe they do. Maybe I just need more wood for like the umpteenth time. If not, there's a PT. We can go kill that PT, I guess. Let's do it just in case anyways. Rather get it before it flies away. Or wait. Never mind. There's a dodo. Let's just go get the dodo. All right. Now we need some wood. Let's go. I guess I should even be picking up maybe on the ground. There might be a piece of something that counts as wood. There we go. Look at that. Right before I get to the tree. All right, raptor. Raptor settle. Let's get a little bit more wood while we're here, I guess. I don't know. The raptor's not going to be able to carry me with it. There's a galley again running from something. Okay. Raptor. Yeah, 156. Hate wasting points in weight, but you're not going to be able to carry me otherwise. You can barely carry me right now, even putting those points into weight. Let's just get home and drop this stuff, and then we're going to do a really quick run on the raptor, kill a few things for funsies, maybe go get that chest. And then I will probably call it a night, because like I said, it was a long day at work today, and it will be a long day at work tomorrow as well, so I don't want to stay up too late. And I know me, if I do anything else, I'm going to get stuck in something, and before I know it, it's going to be like midnight. So we're just going to take the raptor out for a spin, and then call it good. Actually, backpack. Can I make a backpack? That would actually make it big. Now, we need more hide, but we will get that with the raptor run. So we're going to do a raptor run to get a backpack. That'll be our last goal for the night. For anybody not familiar, the backpacks are from a mod that we have on the cluster called Clifton's Backpack Mods. Not only do they look cool, but it also function as like a weight reduction on your character. So anytime you're wearing one of the backpacks, you get a certain weight reduction on everything that you're carrying. So it's super helpful. And for me, I use that as opposed to doing like a stacking mod, because I kind of feel like the stacking mods are a little overpowered. I actually get some hide from you. So I feel like it's a good happy medium that you get some extra weight, but without really a game-breaking change of, you know, being able to carry a bajillion materials or whatever. And it just looks cool. You're always carrying a ton of stuff around, so might as well have a backpack on. Is that a 145? I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't really care, but... The Moss Chops is trying to get in on the action. All right, come back. Come back here, guys. I might have enough for the backpack now, though. Back. Yeah, we do. Should have actually looked, though. Do I have tier 2? Oh, my gosh, I have tier 2s unlocked. Do they take the same resources? If they do, I totally just wasted that. Oh, no, they take more resources. All right, not a big deal. It'll still help us out for now. Backpack. What's up, John? Did I miss a chat from you? So that the only chat I saw was you said, never mind, you were that far away. But what's up, John? How are you doing? Okay, you stop for a second. You're going to be with me in a second. Oh, we got the backpack. I still do want to do the run. I didn't end up doing the run on the raptor, so I think I still want to do that. Oh, we can actually make more trank arrows. So hold on, let's do that. We're gonna make a couple more narcotics, a couple more trank arrows, and then we're gonna go out to get some meat and some hide on the raptor. And if we happen to find like another raptor, I will take advantage. Oh, 4. We only have 4 of those. Definitely need to get more narco berries. I will try to tame another raptor if I could find one. Never mind. It's just at work. Gotta leave soon on a break. Oh, no worries. No worries. Well, thanks for hopping in as always. Why am I not seeing... There we go. I wasn't seeing the harvesting for some reason. Alright. That's not going to make a ton, but we'll make whatever we got out of that. And then we'll just go for it. If we don't find another creature, no biggie. If we do, amazing. Yeah, whatever. Just stay there. Some of these extra resources down. Oh, can I make the spyglass? What was I missing for that? Nothing. There we go. Perfect. That's helpful too. Yo, what's going on? We are a PvE mentality server, but it is PvP. So, I mean, it does have PvP settings, but again, it's under a PvE mentality. I totally think that's my thing repeating, by the way, again. I don't even think somebody sent me that message. I definitely have something weird going on in chat, so I do apologize if I miss anything, or again, I feel like I've reread the same chats, like seem to pop in every now and then for some reason. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Oh, look at that. We got a bunch of meat in there. Oh, crafting narcotics again. Let's try this again. 18. Okay, that's going to be a good number. We should be able to do quite a few attempts with that. Can I make more arrows while we're waiting too? Beautiful. Okay, we'll be well off to try to go do this. Drop the rest of my inventory after the arrows, of course. Don't need a saddle on us. Don't need that extra bow. Maybe we will use the extra bow just in case the one breaks, I guess. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Inventory. Might try to get crystal too, because then we can dino ball these guys up too. Because I don't know, we're probably going to get back to some primal chaos tomorrow. Probably. So if I do that, then I don't want these guys to die. So we'll probably try to cryo them up. That's kind of why I went with Dino Depot on this one, because it's easier to get your cryopods at the beginning. I just want to, since I will be kind of on and off with this playthrough, it'd be nice to not have to worry too much about getting the few tames that we get at the beginning here, getting them like cryoed away and safe. Okay, one more, and we will go check the area. Tranks. All right, there we go. Should be decent. You got a level. A little bit of stam. Once we kill a few things, at least we'll have a couple of levels to throw in there. Actually, let's see. Is that drop still there? Did we wait too? We waited too long. Oh well, it is what it is. I just think I saw another chat come through and I don't see it. I'm so sorry, guys. Except if I'm missing chats, I apologize. I hear the ping, but I'm not getting them. Crystals were back this way, I think. Where's that dodo? Dilo. Oh, Overraptor. Nope, Dilo. Oh, that's another 150 female? Jeez. That's alright. I don't want to tame another one right now. Crazy, though. It's crazy. If you're a male, that would have been pretty amazing, but don't need yet another female. go. Where were those crystals? There they are. There's the crystals. I just want to get enough of them to make a few dino balls. There's a Rex over there. Anything bad right here where I'm gonna stop? There's a ton of stuff fighting, but I think we're okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, Microraptor too. Can't believe I did not get Microraptored yet. Oh my gosh, they're gonna kill me. Get him. You're not strong enough to kill them fast enough, Raptor. Yeah, kill him. Dude, they actually might kill my Raptor. Gosh dang it. Oh no, they're gonna kill the Raptor. Oh, it's a 145. That's why. It all went bad, guys. It all went bad. I kind of want to get my stuff to cryopod up the other ones, so we might go back over there. I'm pretty sure the Raptor is gonna lose to those guys, but maybe not. Either way, I want to get my stuff back, because the Microraptors aren't really a concern if I'm not on my creature. I'm just gonna snatch my stuff and run back. I want to make those cryopods. Cryo balls. Ah, there it goes. I had a feeling. Like I said, to a 140 and a 145. A 140 Microraptor, a 145 Microraptor. My level 42 normal Raptor did not stand a chance. Really? I would like my Raptor saddle, but I don't know. Go, go, go. Ah, gosh dang it. I thought I was smooth. I was going to get out of there. We just made it a little bit farther. That's all we needed to do. I'm going to recover the stuff. I'm determined. It's not even far from my house. It's stupid to leave it. Oh, I just didn't even spawn at my bed. Doed. What did I tell you guys? I do one side mission, and now I'm going to stay up way too late. Because now I spawned... Oh, and there's a pig. That's actually alright. If something kills me over here, I don't really care. I'd rather get killed over here and get spawned back into... Why are you not attacking me? You're like right next to me. Just running. I will spawn back in a better place. That's very weird that whatchamacallit just left me alone. How did there dude, a turtle was up in that pre-built thing. There was no ladder, no stairs up there. It was just a turtle hanging out up there. Very strange. Still ice cubing. Oh, there's something in here now. Oh, it's just a turtle. Is there anything else down there? Turtle wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, I mean, I'm not going to do it today because, again, it's getting late. But a turtle, I was thinking of trying to find the area where we could get, like, ichthyosaurus or whatever. But a turtle wouldn't be bad because they're already around the house here. We could tame one pretty quick and even explore, like, this water area because we're already right here. So that might be my next goal. Still need to get... Now I need to get another raptor now that we lost our raptor. But yeah, the turtle wouldn't be a bad thing to try because I do want to check out the water again. That is the main point of this map. So I don't want to spend all my time on... Uh-oh. I don't want to spend all of my time on foot. Oh, no. I want a raptor, but not when I have no gear. Oh. This is so brutal. It's so brutal. Oh, I don't want to leave these guys out here, but I almost feel like I'm going to. Because there's still a countdown timer. That's it. Well, I need soundboards. I need a big loser soundboard. Because I think I'm going to call it there. I got to wait a minute for that thing to spawn. Then I got to spawn. Then I need to get my stuff back. It's all going to take some time. I'm going to start shutting some stuff down because it is getting late. I need to go to bed. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. Hope everybody has a wonderful night, a good Thursday, and I will see you guys probably next time back on Primal Chaos. But I will come back to this as well. I'm going to play some more Atlantis. I got to get back here. But we will be back on Primal Chaos probably for the next live stream. But all right, guys, have a good night, and I will see you next time. Later.